Hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel. Mr. Robot, Season 1, Episode number 4.
That sounded very like, hi, neighbor.
Yeah, it's so
Mr.
tame
Rogers.
and quiet compared to the, what's up, everybody? It's just, yeah, I think that fits for the show, for sure. That was quite an interesting episode, talking about bugs and Elliot assuming that Mr. Robot doesn't have his bug and, like, finding this bug and Shayla's bug and everyone's bug that, you know, people don't always reveal, but by the end of the episode, it was pretty clear that Mr. Robot found his bug. It was through the conversation while, like, right before he shoved him over the pier thing and injured him pretty badly, where he's gonna just hack the doctors and hospital records so that he appears to be clean and not doing morphine anymore, which is just so insane. But he found his bug, and they ended up releasing a bunch of information about Evil Corps and their involvement in the stuff that specifically got Elliot's dad killed, and also Angela's mom, which is where they're, you know, connected. And, you know, the boyfriend really doesn't appreciate their relationship because
the boyfriend sucks.
she wants to talk to Elliot about it, not him about it. So he walks into F Society, sits down, plugs his computer in, and it looks like he's going to go run the plan that he had talked about, tried to pitch earlier. So he's in now. So we'll see where this goes and how this all plays out, but damn. The interactions with Mr. Robot in the last episode were super weird. The apple martini thing just felt so random. It didn't feel like the bartender was actually interacting with Mr. Robot, just with Elliot. I don't know. Like, I watched those scenes very closely when I edited, and I'm just like, something just feels not right. Something just feels off.
Matrixy?
Yeah, kind of. And it's just one of those things where I'm just going to keep watching closely and see how other people are interacting with Mr. Robot outside of F Society, and just kind of just see where that whole thought process goes, because again, just something just feels off there. I was initially confused about the Tyrell storyline in this last episode. I mean, without question, it definitely had American Psycho written all over it, especially the way it kind of started. But he's like rehearsing this speech, this conversation. He was supposed to have this meeting about the position that he wants.
Yep.
And it ends up getting rescheduled, and basically they already know who they're going to hire from the gist of kind of the way that things played out. I was first confused as to why he hooked up with the dude that he ended up hooking up with, but it made me realize quickly, like, oh, he was the assistant to the boss.
Anwar.
And then he hacked his phone, and he was able to, like, get into the calendar, get more information, and then the conversation with his wife, which, again, just, they're doing all this stuff, and I'm like, distracted by the words they're saying. It's subtitled, and just, I was like, what is happening right now? And I didn't grasp everything that they were saying. But then obviously with my ability to edit and watch everything multiple times, it was quite clear. It was just to hack dude's phone, to get information, and then to maybe, like, I don't know, slide his name into the calendar, find a way to get into the, like, they talked about going to dinner with the person who they're probably going to hire, or the couple, and it sounds like they're going to, like, find a way to sabotage, do something crazy to get him into a better position to get the job. So, like, that storyline just kind of flew over my head at first because there was just a lot of stuff going on. I'm still super confused at the idea of him paying, like, this homeless dude to beat his ass when things aren't going well.
That was so weird.
That is just a bizarre behavior. And just how no one ever intervenes, no one ever sees this happening. And, like, he probably hurt dude real bad this last time, because he even asked him, he's like, can you not kick? Like, no kicking? And then he ends up, like, finishing the little, I don't know what you want to call this, fight session, punching bag session with a kick. And it just looked like it was a very damaging blow that he hit him with.
Yeah,
so
I did not love that.
That's just bizarre that he does that kind of thing. I don't know. But I mean, I guess you do what you got to do to release your stress and angers in your life. I don't know. Maybe join a boxing club so that, you know, you actually go punch a bag and not a person, or have someone punch back. Who knows? There's lots of ways around that. But again, this show does a really good job of blurring the lines of what is reality and what is not. And this Mr. Robot and Elliot relationship now, it looks like, you know, he did his job. He got Elliot in, and now he's going to sit down and accomplish this mission that he kind of set forth. So very curious to see how this plays out, what goes on with Elliot, his relationships. This Angela storyline is a wild one because Ollie revealed the truth about what was going on, and, like, she, like, broke up with him because he was cheating, but then she was like, no, I'm not going to. do, which I think is just her way of basically like staying close to him to make sure he does things the way that he needs to, and she could kind of oversee it.
Makes sense.
Because the dude, the rapper guy who hacked them, they have a lot of information now. And they're talking about opening the CD at All Safe, and Ollie was going to do it, and she was basically like, yeah, go do it. I think you got to get Elliot involved and be like, do the thing, and then he could like stop it somehow. But again, these storylines are wild.
Honestly, why wouldn't you just tell Elliot? Unless you're embarrassed.
Yeah,
I would be
which is possible.
I get that.
That's very possible. So here we go. We got episode 4 here. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
There it is. After all the searching, scraping, dusting, that's all that's left. One line, the last line.
Why does that feel like it's so long?
Everything till now, this moment. I chose this. I chose all this.
Camera angle.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing. The circuit board installed behind a thermostat. It lets us plant an asymmetric backdoor, then create a VPN in the Steel Mountain intranet.
We all know what a Raspberry Pi is.
He wants to hack Steel Mountain's climate control, raise the facility's heat high enough to destroy all the tapes.
We still got to get in the damn joint.
Dang.
Deep in the Adirondack, an 145-plus acre former limestone mine.
Wow.
24/7 armed guards, closed circuit cameras, NOC staffing.
Wow.
Sure you don't want to just blow it up?
All we need is one security flaw.
Look at this place, man. It was built not to have any.
Everything has a flaw.
6 walking around.
What the hell? Where you going?
We're done, aren't we? That was about the time the withdrawal started. Remember? I broke my own rule, but I have no Suboxone. What I do have, clinical depression, social anxiety, a day job, night job, confusing relationships, others depending on me, taking down the largest corporation in the world.
Holy shit.
This line has wanted to own me my whole life.
How do they do this where they're not actually snorting it?
It needs me, just as much as I need it. The moment was destined, every choice bringing me closer to this one line. This last line, I promise.
Interesting.
Today will be the worst of it. Get through the next couple days and then I'll be clean.
Interesting.
What do you want?
Okay.
Huh?
Dog's like, wait, I need to pee. Hold on.
Damn.
It's me, open up.
You jerk face butthole. Oh, God.
Why are you here?
Romero got some clarity on your little plan that's gonna need your undivided.
Okay, let's go.
What's going on with you? You look like shit.
I'm fine.
He is far from fine.
Look, man, this plan's not gonna work.
Why? Why is that?
I was doing recon on Steel Mountain, came up with a problem. Evil Corp's upping their security protocol.
I already told you they have their vulnerability.
What happens after we hack the New York facility? Then we have to take a trip to Nashville, then Colorado, then San Jose, then goddamn Tallahassee.
Oh, this looks real bad.
The minute we fry one facility, they'll patch every climate control system they own.
This is what Tyrell was talking about.
Tyrell? As in Tyrell Welling?
Yeah.
Since when did you and the goddamn CTO of Evil Corp become what, chums?
Says this isn't happening till April 1st. It's only the 29th. Still got a few days. We have time. All their tapes are still in the New York facility. We go up today.
What about China? We'd have to execute the hack before Tuesday.
I'll hit up my Dark Army contact as soon as you take off.
You're just gonna hit up the world's most dangerous hacker crew. Y'all have gone and misplaced your collective minds. We've been planning this for months. Now we're gonna go up on a lark just because he said so? This plan is shit.
The plan will work.
And once we're actually there, I still need to prep the social engineering. Plus, we have no idea who physically is gonna go in.
Have you been watching Mr. Robot?
What? Oh, the whole time? Like he's not there?
You might be able to hide it from these nerds, but I know a junkie when I see one. In your condition, you ain't gonna do jack or Jill except puke your brains out or give hand jobs for another high.
3 days, one Steel Mountain becomes 5. That's no good for any plan.
Something ain't right about this guy.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, I was watching Mr. Robot very closely in that scene, and
It's like he wasn't there.
it's what it felt like. No one acknowledged him. He didn't say anything. No one was checking with the boss about this big crazy plan. Wow.
Dude, that's a mom. How are you gonna steal her minivan?
It's the most unsuspecting vehicle you could use.
Rude.
You gonna say anything about this?
What's there to say? You seem to have everything under control.
This isn't my operation.
I told you before, you're the key to the whole thing. You're the only force of nature at play here.
There's a saying, the devil's at his strongest while we're looking the other way. Demons, they call them. They perform action without using any action. Primal urges, repressed memories, they're always there, always active. We can try to be right. We can try to be good. We can try to make a difference.
Damn it, don't you hate when you get ketchup on your shirt?
His intentions are irrelevant. They don't drive us. Demons do. And me, I've got more than most.
Dude, he's like gonna have a breakdown. Yep.
Grew up.
I just need to rest a minute, okay? I'll be fine.
Bullshit, a couple hours, you wish you felt as shitty as you do right now. Full body pains, leaking from everywhere.
Brightness and sound after that overwhelming paranoia followed by the darkest of depressions. Symptoms may persist for 2 weeks, assuming I last that long.
This is wild.
Don't be mad at me. I know I slipped, but I'm about to change the world. I'm about to change the world.
That was a really cool camera effect.
Yeah, like the way it freeze frame a little bit.
It was just stuttery and...
Is Elliot around? Yeah, he's gone for the day, which is why I'm on flipper duty.
Where is he?
Well, shit if I know. I don't ask details, but he only ever tells me what he wants anyways, right? I'll tell him you stopped by. You want to walk with us?
Sure. Yeah, I gotta head back towards the subway anyway.
Oh, we don't plan our path. Maybe we just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
I like her a lot.
Dude, he is struggling.
Maybe this was all intentional. My subconscious running in the background, making me doubt what I got everyone else to believe in, turning me into the physical manifestation of my fear of being the
Goddamn waste.
Ah, they're watching hackers!
We gotta get back, regroup, start devising a plan B.
Rabbit is in the administration system.
Send a flu shot.
Rabbit, flu shot.
Fucking love that movie. It's so good.
With hacker bullshit. I've been in this game 27 years. Not once have I ever come across an animated singing virus.
I've yet to fly through a Tron City directory structure.
Tron. Oh my god.
Elliot's not gonna get back in the game, is he? This is gonna take a while.
Maybe if you just I don't know. I've never gone through withdrawals. It looks awful and painful.
Well, it's why you do it with professionals around you, taking care of you. Doing a cold turkey in a random motel room is probably not gonna go well for him.
Here.
What is this?
Come on, they're my last two.
Is this ecstasy?
No, it's clarity. It'll help you see past whatever's bringing you down.
I don't do drugs. I mean, I smoke weed.
Well, sorry, but there's no take-backs. Besides, don't you want to figure your shit out?
I really like Shayla.
Sometimes when I'm going through something, just gotta forget about it for a little while.
Oh shit. I talked about this in the last episode. I love the camera framing.
And the way that they've got this upside down and glitchy.
No.
I feel so bad for
Then
him.
we split. Screw it. I mean, you say it all the time yourself. There's casualties in every revolution. All that matters is the end result.
Fine. You want to leave? Leave.
Screw this, man.
Okay.
I need a hit. I'll be better just to get me through this.
I can't let you do that.
We don't have time. This needs to happen now. One hit.
You looking for something? He could really use a helping hand.
Yeah, he can go in, but only him.
Here you go.
30. The guy in the house will set you up right, as long as he doesn't kill you.
This is terrifying. Oh, wow. Oh, this is incredibly sad.
I need morphine.
Nah, man, this is all we got right here. It's better. Trust me.
Is that a dirty needle
Oh,
even?
shit.
Oh, fuck.
I'll help.
Oh my god.
Have I sunk this low? What must you think of me? Did we meet? In money we trust. I can't control thoughts. I know I promised my last line, but
Oh.
What the fuck?
Dear brothers and sisters, now is the time to open your eyes. If you have not yet woken up to the reality, I hope you realize we are fast running out of time. The governments of the world and their corporate masters do not want us to speak. Why? Because we unlock truths. We exorcise demons. Citizens of the world, we are here to help. If you have any interest in waking from your slumber, in retrieving lost, damaged, or stolen memory, we are here for you. We are F Society.
What the hell just happened?
Belongs to you now. Take it just for your head.
Dude's tripping right now.
If you see our logo, that means you can rest assured that you are buying the best food, clothing, hygiene, electronics, and life's necessities that money can buy.
What the fuck is happening? Is he tripping right now?
Oh yeah. I don't think he got shot. I think that's pretty clear. But I think this is all in his head right now.
I don't know. Maybe he did get shot. Oh, shit. No, it's gone. Maybe he actually did get shot and he's fucking dying right now.
hello, friend.
Oh.
But we're not friends.
Can you tell me what happened to that house?
First, can you tell me, what's your monster? I think you dropped this.
He's tripping.
The Aldersons. What is happening?
Ding dong, ding.
What?
Don't be shy now. You can come closer.
The fish talks?
When you're tripping, all kinds of shit happens.
Well, I wouldn't know.
You need something?
When you live in a fishbowl, ain't no such thing as change. My entire life's been spent in this thing. My whole world's on your side table. Same shit, different day. I'm on a loop, and it won't stop unless my life does. I'm exhausted with this world.
Poor fish.
What can I do? I want to help.
There's really only one thing you can do for a brother in a fishbowl.
Flush me.
Move him to a goddamn window!
Oh my god. Oh.
Ah!
That doesn't look very appetizing.
Are those aquarium rocks?
Angela, he's my friend.
Yes, and it's delicious.
What is happening? Dude.
Why are we in cubicles?
Eat this.
Oh, now he's seeing his mom and himself as a kid. It's like he's at work, but he's like at dinner.
But it's the teeth clinking on the fork.
Pop's famous raspberry pie. Enjoy.
Holy shit, this is weird.
I hate the sound of teeth on forks.
Yeah, she doesn't handle that well.
No. That fucking key again.
Yes, 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 Elliot, I do.
Dude's going through a lot right now.
Also, I kind of like the idea of eating in a cubicle. Don't nobody touch my shit. Leave me alone. Also, leave your fork sounds alone. Get away.
See, like, my thought process right now is that he's still in the hotel bed. He didn't actually go to that drug house.
Or he's in the drug house dying.
You're not gonna do it, are you? Change the world. Figures. You're only born a month ago.
What?
You're afraid. Afraid of your monster. Do you even know what it is?
I got a monster for you right here. Oh, shit.
It doesn't fit.
Oh, don't you hate it when that happens?
Why not?
Isn't it obvious? You are not Elliot.
Hello? Hello?
What the fuck?
Am I still alone? Is this the face of my only friend? Are you my monster?
I am here. You are alone.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You left. I'm alone.
No, you're not. I'm not going anywhere, kiddo. We're in this to the end.
Again, figment of the imagination or real? Don't know.
I have to be at work in 4 hours.
There's a lot I'm gonna miss about this game.
What are you gonna do for money now?
To be a hottie waitress. But I'm, oh, thank you. Glad you liked it. Though I am glad I got in one last hurrah before going all corporate.
You're not worried?
No. I am definitely not worried. Worry's a waste of time. Shit didn't work out with one job, so I got another. That's all. You worry a lot, don't you?
Yep. Yes, ma'am, I do. Yes, ma'am, I do. Worry enough for everyone.
Look in the mirror. See that badass bitch? That's the only person you should ever worry about.
Word.
Oh, he's the
Do you know how hard
contact.
it's been for me to find you?
You need to chill.
Go to hell, asshole.
There she is. The ray of sunshine in the dark void of my existence.
But not an apology.
I ain't apologizing for shit.
Oh, this is because I dumped your ass.
Oh, ex-boyfriend.
Sorry I wanted to spend my life with you. What a monster I am.
Things are happening. We need to go tomorrow. It's our only shot.
And you never had one. These guys don't mess around.
And whatever it is you think you're doing, freeing the world, freeing the masses, the guys I work for, they ain't motivated by kumbaya shit like that. Right now, I'm warning you for the last time.
Is this just a coincidence? Or is this all connected?
I don't know.
That he's the one who's hacking.
You know how much this means to me. Just talk to them.
My Aunt Esther cured all her habits with this. Liquid anti-diarrheal for the, well, you know. Lemon and salt for the electrolyte, decongested for the runny nose.
Third one.
7 more, you'll be good as new.
Thanks.
Cool.
Hello again. Long time no. Whatever it is we do. I missed you. Where did you go? Did you leave or did I?
You did.
Maybe it was both. Or neither. Doesn't matter. Do those hopeful moments scare me? Of course. Demons, remember?
Did she make it to work?
At some point, an action without user interaction will come along and sweep my legs. This spinning wheel of false highs and true lows will continue.
Sweep the leg. She had his ID card, right?
Mm-hmm.
She gonna infect the system with the CD?
It's interesting.
under his login and his, because they're gonna see that his badge swiped.
Right. Dude.
Oh shit. Damn.
Demons. They don't stop working. They're always active. They seduce. They manipulate. They own us.
Did it happen?
Even though I created you, it makes no difference. We all must deal with them alone, the best we can hope for. The only silver lining to all this is that when we break through, we find a few familiar faces waiting on the other side.
Dang. This show is so wild.
It is.
It's like, it almost feels like through 4 episodes, we've watched like 4 different styles of episode.
That's true.
I mean,
It does feel that way.
Him going through that trip and that withdrawal was so crazy. And I mean, again, we're in season 1. That was episode 4. I don't think Elliot is getting shot and killed in a drug house in episode 4.
No.
That was my immediate thought. I'm like, is he even there? Like, did that actually happen?
So I thought he might be there, and then I thought Mr. Robot would like go in and like save him and like all this stuff. But then again, is Mr. Robot even real?
This was another episode where I clearly feel like he is a figment of his imagination, because I feel like the trip began before the one dude yelled at Mr. Robot that we're leaving. I feel like the trip started there. So it's just really easy to blur that line and be like, oh, well, he actually interacted with them right before Elliot's trip. I think it started right before that, because I was watching very closely to that scene and watching him in the arcade room, and his movement, him showing up here, then over here, no one interacting with him. You would think if you didn't believe in a plan, you would talk to the top dog about it.
Yeah.
And Mr. Robot has been presented as the one in charge of all of this. So the idea that he didn't say anything, no one said anything to him, I feel like, again, they're blurring this line really well, because I'm like, wait, there have been interactions with him in previous episodes, but the last 2 have felt kind of off to me. Like, the bar scene was weird, him being at All Safe was weird, and like Elliot getting up in his face, because when he was at the office, he got up in his face and looked like things were going to get physical, and no one saw or said anything about that.
Right.
And again, this episode, I was watching him very carefully. I don't feel like anyone really interacted with him. So weird. Like, just absolutely bizarre. And that trip out sequence, it felt very much like the I'm gonna live a normal life sequence in the previous episode.
Yeah.
Where it just is so over the top. And I loved the camera work, the editing of just the choppy
good.
camera.
Yeah.
It kind of like rubber band a couple times. It like repeated itself. And it just created a sequence once he got shot and then realized that he didn't. Where did that begin is like the big question mark now. And I don't know. I think it's super interesting.
It's done really well.
Yeah, I just love the idea of not fully knowing what's going on and having these question marks and just these confusing moments where, I mean, they presented it early on in the show, and especially now that he's having this withdrawals, he's having these hallucinations, it's like, holy shit, like, what is real and what isn't? And the line is very blurry, and I love every aspect of it. I love the coming up with theories, trying to guess what is real and what isn't, sounding like potential idiots is always fun to me. I enjoy that kind of stuff very much. And I'm wondering where, I feel like they're on the road legitimately now to go accomplish this mission.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like now at this point, where that could have been just like a snap in your day. And it's like, you're drinking the stuff, they didn't actually leave. They maybe went out to like grab a smoke or grab some food or did something. Obviously they came back and now they're trying to take care of him and now they're on the road. So how much time actually passed in that moment? Who knows? Because they did a really good job of making that moment and that whole sequence feel a lot longer than it probably was.
Forever long, my God.
So I really enjoyed that. I very much like that kind of stuff. The Shayla and Angela stuff was really interesting. And I mean, Shayla just feels like a really good ride or die to have on your team.
Honestly,
her outlook is great.
She feels like she's floating and she just like goes between and she's just lovely. I just like her.
Yeah, her outlook on life is just the idea of her realizing how worried Angela is about like, oh, I gotta be at work in 4 hours and I'm like on drugs right now and I'm kind of partying hard. And she's just like, who cares? Just look in the mirror. Like, that's the only
badass
yeah,
bitch?
that's the only
It's
person
me,
that you have to worry
bitch.
about. So I really like her approach. Obviously, the scenario and the way that she lives her life, it is what it is. But I really like her approach, and I like her thought process through these situations.
Yeah, she might do bad stuff, but is she a good person? I feel like she is, yeah.
She tries to make the best out of every situation.
Yeah.
Which
I wish I
you don't
had
come
that
across that a
mentality
lot.
of like, you know, oh, you don't have that job anymore, just go get a new one. I mean,
sure.
I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, I really like the potential influence that she could have on her, like, mentally. Maybe don't start doing a bunch of drugs because you don't want to lose your job, especially if it's a good one. But her sneaking into work, putting that CD in, is the deed done now? Or was she able to crack the CD out before anything happened?
Yeah, she got it out.
I know, but like, did she get it out before anything happened?
No, that happened. It's in
did.
there.
It's there.
I'm sure.
It's all done. As soon as you insert it, it's done.
Yeah.
That's going to be wild to see how all this plays out because, I mean, Ollie feel like obviously working there, you probably have to be pretty smart to a level, but he seems pretty dumb in terms of like street smarts. Is she going to be able to just like get back to the house, put his badge back, put the CD back, and he's not going to have any idea that she potentially framed him in this moment?
I don't know because he called like 15 times.
Yeah.
That fucking guy. He's on her shit.
I just feel like he's dumb and naive and just gullible, especially when it comes to her.
But he thinks he's doing something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he thinks no one knows, but we all know, bro. Everybody knows.
You're just like broadcasting it on your fucking forehead.
Yeah, I just wonder how that's gonna play out. The way he treats her, is he going to at all even think that she could potentially do such a thing to me?
No.
Like, she's not gonna betray me.
No.
Like, that's like I feel like that's the kind of mindset he has.
Yes.
So like, where does he go? Like, what is gonna happen now?
He's just gonna float along like everything's fine, and she's gonna take care of this, and it's gonna be good, and I'm fine.
He's gonna get in a lot of trouble.
I hope he does.
They're gonna be able to realize that he swiped his badge at that early hour before anyone was at work. He inserted the CD. His station is probably the one that infected the entire company. Mm-hmm. Like, they know all this stuff, especially a cyber tech company like this that focuses on this type of thing. They're going to know exactly where it came from, when, and they're going to be able to line up like your badge swipe with the moment that this stuff all happened. So really curious to see where these things go. I mean, Elliot's plan sounds insane. Mm-hmm. It sounds really crazy, but they're going to go get it done. And what happens to Ollie in the situation that she set up, I'm fascinated to see where this goes. And again,
get him, girl.
The overarching storyline of Mr. Robot being real or not.
Yeah.
I think that's a very clear thing. I think they've purposely put this in your brain as a viewer 4 episodes in. And it's like, it takes me back to the moment where Elliot fell. Did he get shoved or did he slip? Like, if Mr. Robot's not there, then he didn't get pushed.
I don't know.
So
that's so weird.
As Nikki likes to do, what? I don't know. I don't know where this is going, but I find it to be very fascinating.
Same.
Any other thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all. Leave all those thoughts. Leave those comments down below. And we'll see you later, friends. Have a good one.
Bye, friends.
Bye.